Hello! Hey y'all! I have had a very interesting day and I wanted to hop on and tell you about it so that I can remind you that it's all a test. There's tests all day, every day. They don't quit because you get out of school. In fact, I think they multiply when you get out of school, especially if you're going to get into real estate. So it's something that you need to be ready for. All right? So I have a house in Rome, Georgia that I bought really cheap, and it has been a huge pain in the ass, and so I am trying to get rid of it. Like, absolutely just get rid of it for $500. Y'all ever bought a house for $500? Because I'm trying to sell one right now. Okay? And I've got a wholesaler who found me, and he's trying to help me get rid of this house. And he's got a buyer, and we've got a contract. And we were supposed to close last Friday, and then the post office closed before I could get the stuff in the overnight to get the paperwork back to the attorney's office in Georgia while I was in Tennessee. I think I told you about this on a different video. But anyway, I've got this contract. I've signed the paperwork. I've sent it back to the attorney. We've been going back and forth to make sure that the title and everything will clear and everything's good. And in the meantime, so I'm selling it to another investor because this house, it's one of the crack houses that I bought last year. And when I say crack house, I mean that if you could get inside, I've never been inside this house, but once you're inside this house, there's cracks in the floor and in the walls and in the roof. Like, it's cracked like an egg, okay? And it's just a dump. So I wanted to sell it to another investor, somebody who knew what they were getting into, somebody who could probably just tear it down and buy it for the land, somebody who would not expect to be buying some amazing something or another for $500. Okay? It's costing them more to close on this house than to actually buy the house. All right? But in the meantime, I've had this woman in Louisiana who has been really adamant that she wants to buy the house and move in it and live in it and fix it. And I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried to explain to her that this is not a house that you really want to plan on moving from Louisiana to Georgia and living in this house. Not unless you got somewhere else to live for 6 months or a year while you fix it up. And even if you fixed it up, it's just not worth it. It's a tear down house. It's only worth $500 just for the land. Okay? So she has decided, though, that this is her house. This is her castle. This is her mansion on the hill. This is her one opportunity to get a house. And I've told her that I had it under contract. And I told her that I sold it. Here she is. She's texting me again. I've told her and told her and told her that this is not the kind of place that you can fix up on the weekends. This is like some major construction that needs to go down for this house to be worth anything. And I keep getting tested on this stupid house because I did not want her to take this house and get into a bad situation. I wanted somebody who understood the process and didn't have their hopes and dreams living in this house. So, I filed the paperwork on Friday. Today is Wednesday. I haven't gotten the money. We haven't exactly closed it because we're having some title issues. All right, fine. So she's texted me every day, and I've ignored her because I don't really have anything to tell her. I've sold it, but we've got title issues. And she has blown up my phone today, and I'm going to post the text messages in First Still Done Fast so that y'all can see it. She's called me a liar. She's told me that Jesus hates me. She's told me that I will never be successful. She's told me that I am... I have 4 bars. I do not know why I lost you. But anyway, she's texted me today, and I've taken screenshots, and I have not been very professional with her. But she's told me that I was rude and that Jesus hates me and I'll never be successful and I ought to be ashamed of myself for being in business and I should have never lied to her. And she hasn't cussed me, but she has been very forceful in her beliefs on how crummy of a person I am, because I will not sell her this house. I'm trying to protect her from getting into a terrible situation, and she doesn't see it like that.
What do you mean you're protecting her? I thought real estate investors were scumbags and they didn't care about people and they were just chasing the almighty dollar.
If I was chasing the almighty dollar, I would not be asking $500 for this house. So, anyway, I have a really pissed off lady right now, and it is testing me because I see this as a test from the devil saying, am I a bad person? Do I run a bad business? Am I a liar? No, I'm not. I'm a good person, and I don't want somebody to bite off more than they can chew. I want another professional person to take on this deal so they can get it torn down and just have the land.
You ever see that bumper sticker that says, Jesus loves you, but everybody else thinks you're an a-hole? That's one of my favorites.
So anyway, there's always a test. I'm being tested by the title company right now because we can't get a clear title. I'm being tested because my other investor wanted to close last Friday, and it's his title company. And I'm being tested because I got a woman blowing me up on text messages to tell me how horrible of a person I am.
And you're being tested because it's 2:30 and I haven't fed you lunch yet.
That's what the shaking's about. I'm shaking because we're in the car, and also because I'm 2.5 hours past my last feeding time. So, y'all be ready, okay? It's a beautiful day. It's amazing. We're on spring break. We're heading to Pigeon Forge right now. I'm being chewed out in a text message. And on the flip side, PayPal isn't cooperating on my website. And I've got two people, one trying to join First Still Done Fast and one trying to join Apartment Blitz. And I'm trying to take a day off. So, there's always a test. But it's okay. I have handled worse. I've been called worse. And this is a test I'm going to pass. So, if you're having a down day, don't let it actually get you down. And don't let somebody else's opinion on how you run your business get you down. I am saving this woman from so many headaches she has no idea. And yet I'm getting chewed out.
Meanwhile, I got a lead on 42 apartments, so I'm having a fabulous day.
He's not going to get much of a lead on any apartments if he doesn't feed me pretty quickly. Okay? Yeah. That's how we roll here. So, I hope y'all are having an amazing day. And if you'd like to chew me out, today would be a good day to do that because I got all my blockers up. So, anything you need to get off your chest, just send me a message about it, I reckon. Bye, y'all. Don't let down days keep you down. It's just a test. And I know you'll pass it. Bye.